North Carolina Law TV. Today we're going to talk about car accidents and what to do in the weeks after an accident. My guest is David Daggett, Managing Partner of Daggett Schuler Law, and he's going to talk with us about this topic. So David, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Always nice to have you.
Yes.
So David, what do you do in those weeks after the accident?
Well, the weeks after the accident can be very, very important. Obviously, the first thing is make sure you get appropriate medical treatment. Make sure you're being taken care of. You'll also want to start, one of the most important things is getting your car taken care of.
Yeah.
The damage to your car affects our daily transportation. You need to get that taken care of. And so to get that taken care of, typically it's going to be towed to a body shop or that sort of thing. Make sure to get it to your body shop of your choosing. The default is always call the dealer where you bought your car, because the dealer where you bought your car, they have a vested interest in making sure you're taken care of, because you're probably going to buy another car from them.
Sure.
So they can help you through the process and weave through the process. You'll want to contact your insurance company, report the claim to your insurance. Your insurance company can help coordinate getting your property damage started to be worked on your car. Now, the one thing you got to be a little bit careful of is the other insurance company is going to want to contact you, and you're going to be inclined to start talking to them because you want your car fixed. Always, always, always do not talk about injuries or any parts of the claim, just the logistics of getting the car taken care of. You need to talk to a lawyer or get some guidance and advice before you talk to the other side's insurance company, because they may ask you some questions. If you don't know how to answer, there's a lot of tricks in North Carolina law, and you don't want to fall into one of those and severely handicap or ruin your claim for damages. You want to make sure you're taken care of.
That's great advice. But let me ask you something else. What do you do when your injuries don't show up right away? They show up later.
Right, and that can many times happen, particularly with some brain injuries. People don't know this, but your brain floats inside your skull. And so a whiplash injury that you don't need cuts, any bruises, anything else, your brain floats and can hit the side of the skull. That's a minor concussion. Sometimes family members will notice in the days after that you're acting a little funny. You never want to manufacture any medical treatment. However, you certainly want to be checked out after an accident, and you want to get any appropriate treatment.
Yeah.
And things like minor brain trauma, that can show up in the days or weeks afterward. You need to get that looked into as soon as it shows up.
Yeah, very important.
Yeah, the important rule is get fully checked out right after an accident, and then if anything else comes up, you follow up as soon as you can appropriately do so.
Okay. I've heard of this, maybe you have, but what if the insurance company, the other insurance company, actually sends you a check?
Well, they do that.
Yeah.
And what they want you to do, what they're trying to do, insurance company has a lot of open files. Any open file costs them money. And this is important to know, because what they want to do is send you a little check. If you cash it, there's a release on the back, your claim's over forever and ever. They get to close their file. That's their motivation. Their motivation, the other insurance company, they're not your friend. They're not trying to help you. They're trying to close their file. Even if they're nice people, they're trying to close their file, not help you. So do not accept any check from an insurance company until you know all your damages are covered and you know you're okay.
Yeah.
Many times you need outside advice for that.
Well, that's what I'm hearing is, I mean, it sounds very complex.
It is.
So I think hiring a lawyer makes sense.
Well, there's a lot of tricks in there that you have to be careful of. And some of the complexities of our laws, an ordinary person doesn't experience that on a daily basis. That's why they need some outside help.
Yeah, yeah. Well, David, thanks for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, tell me how we can reach you.
On the web, www.daggettschulerlaw.com, or call our office at 336-724-1234.
Very good.
Thanks, Cindy.
Until next time, this is Cindy Speaker for North Carolina Law TV.